The first time I saw Princess IFATOYIN of EGBA land, she was the most beautiful woman in our kingdom, but it wasn't just her beauty that made people love her. It was her kindness, her ever-smiling face, and the way she spoke to everyone, whether rich or poor, as if they mattered. I was just a young girl then, following my mother to the palace every market day to sell asu ofai. The princess would always come out, greeting people, asking how their families were doing, and even helping the older women carry their baskets. Unlike other royals who stayed behind the high walls, she walked among us like she belonged to the people. Everyone loved her. The children followed her around, singing songs about her beauty and kindness. The elders praised her wisdom, saying she had the heart of a true queen. Even traders from faraway lands spoke of her with admiration. But despite all this, something happened that none of us expected. Many great men wanted to marry her. Warriors, wealthy traders, even princes from other kingdoms. But when the time came for her to choose a husband, she shocked us all. She did not choose the brave warrior who had fought many battles. She did not choose the wise prince who brought gifts from a distant land. She chose AKANNI, a man who, as we all knew, was not responsible. AKANNI was handsome, yes. He had a smooth tongue and could make anyone laugh, but he was also lazy. While other men worked on their farms or built houses, AKANNI spent his time drinking palm wine and playing ayo under the big tree in the village square. He never held a real job, never helped his family, and never showed any ambition. We could not understand it. Why would our beloved princess choose such a man? Some said it was love. Some whispered that he had used charms to win her heart. Others believed she wanted to prove that a person could change if given love and support. On the day of their wedding, the whole kingdom gathered to celebrate, but many of us had worried hearts. We prayed that AKANNI would change, that he would become the kind of husband the princess deserved. But things did not go as we hoped. At first, the princess was happy. She laughed as she always did, believing in her husband. But as time passed, AKANNI remained the same. While she attended to her royal duties, helping the poor and settling disputes, he continued to waste his days, drinking and gambling. He spent the gifts given at their wedding carelessly, never thinking of the future. The princess still smiled, but it was not the same. It no longer reached her eyes. She grew tired, and for the first time, we saw her sad. One evening, I saw her sitting alone near the palace garden. She stared at the moon, her once bright eyes filled with quiet pain. I wanted to say something, to tell her that we all still loved her, that she deserved better. But I was just a girl. What could I say to a princess? More moons passed, and soon people started whispering behind her back. How can a woman so wise choose a man so foolish? They asked. Some blamed her, others pitied her. The respect she once had from the people slowly faded. Not because she had done anything wrong, but because she had chosen wrong. Then one day she disappeared. No one saw her leave, but by morning, her chambers were empty. Her servants searched everywhere, but she was gone. Some said she ran away to start a new life. Some believed she had gone deep into the forest to find peace. Others claimed the gods had taken her away, tired of watching her suffer. AKANNI, of course, remained the same. He did not search for her. He did not cry for her. He simply continued his useless life as if she had never existed. To this day, no one knows what truly happened to Princess IFATOYIN, but one thing remains true. Her story is told in every home in EGBA land, not just as a warning about love, but as a reminder that even the wisest can make mistakes. I often wonder if she's out there somewhere, still smiling, still kind. Wherever she is, I hope she found happiness, because if there was anyone who deserved it, it was her.